Hold on a second. And does this matter? It can be verified. That's what's the bathroom. That's where I take my rag bath because I'm confused by the shower in there. So I just take my rag bath. It's for a handicap. Point I'm saying is that's been up there forever and a day. What I just showed you in the hall or whoever, anyone's concerned. Thanks, Blaine. Yeah, I know they come over. Yet you can't tell how that might as well be a mirror because I can see my reflection in it. Do you understand? All of a sudden, it's what's been going on in my mind. In my mind, I've been thinking, why my mother has been especially on the weekend when I wake up, she goes to polishing surfaces. She calls it dusting. Polishing, making sure all the surfaces are reflective as possible, like an emergency. Like she's suffocating. That's all I'm trying to say. We're not supposed to notice these things. And when my dad thought he was trying to get a demon out of me, it was doing this to me, like with his right hand, because my mother was, because the thing is, we don't realize it. I had to tell my sister, what my brain does is, it knows immediately the massive error in the situation. But if I can't find the words or the reason immediately, I lose my fucking mind. Yes, that's a flaw, but that's inherent in anyone on the spectrum. Now, just because I'm high on the spectrum doesn't mean that's not a problem. The point of the spectrum is about functionality. Now, the degree to which you have the autistic traits, that varies. That's a very strong autistic trait in me. And that situation made me realize, yes, I don't have the right to blow up, but I'm also at a handicap to begin with. And when I inherently know something's wrong as shit, but I cannot verbally, linguistically find the reason in my head, yes, I do tend to lose my mind. Especially when I'm worried about if someone has water and food. And my own goddamn mother could care less, as she always does. So, it's weird. This has been going in my mind for a couple of days now. And here, what do I come in to see? In the bathroom, a mirror. Because this camera is not going to reveal how reflective that is. Reflective surfaces, if it's not a mirror, it's a picture that might as well be. Now, is there anything to that? I know my dad didn't want to hear that. It was my dad trying to cast out a demon like this. I was like, Dad, mirrors everywhere. I was trying to show you don't understand. That's why you are controlled. That's why she's your handler and you're her minion. Why are you not catching on? I've been trying to tell you for years. My dad can see the demon and Biden, as we actually saw on the TV. And what's weird about it, that thing seems scared. I'm not forgetting it, but Biden is more of a vessel with something in him that is, what I saw, it was scared. I mean, it was it was a big black one eye, but it was scared. And that's what I felt off of it. Jimmy Swaggart Sr. chooses control. Chooses lie, deception, and control. For your money alone. He don't give a fuck about you. Obviously. If you're going to cheat on your wife, you do it with a woman. You don't have a room full of whores. Or women, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't degrade women like that. There we go, yes. Yes, guys at work, yeah. I'll see you on that catch. Yeah. So I made a comment. So what I did was I don't know how this happened. I made a comment. On a mediocre presentation of a song, I tried to show encouragement. So that's all it would take to him to link me up to my YouTube account. So I made the mistake of a vessel claiming to be a victim of his narcissistic father and high on the autism spectrum. And I'm trying to defend him the whole time I'm there. I made the mistake of giving praise that really wasn't due because it was mediocre. Sorry. It just didn't feel well. He didn't put any effort to make it not mediocre. That's the point. It was a mediocre effort. So it was this. So it resulted in a mediocre performance. I tried to give him encouragement, and now. So let me see if there's you're saying. I don't know if that's the case, but he's using that now. What was the last thing they're mocking me about? Rocket science. If I said that at work, maybe, but not like I do on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? But evidence is why don't people have their own lives? That's the flaw. Why don't people have their own lives? No, they're not losers, but that's pretty pathetic. So, do you understand the question? Why don't they have their own lives? Then my mother can do something like this. But it's just weird as and how I've been rolling through my mind about the insincerity of reflective surfaces, and something gives her a signal like, hey, throw your weight around. And that's bathrooms that way for years. Throw up a big, huge mirror that's going to be not a mirror, but going to be just as reflective as one. So, I don't know if that's how someone caught onto my YouTube, but that's why I assume that. I've been thinking, was that what it is? Because, we don't use our real names per se on YouTube, so how does someone connect? They wouldn't know my title unless they ran up to that's why they sometimes run up to my phone. Like, who am I? What am I? I'm something to mock at. Then why are you so interested in me? If I'm nothing, why are you so interested in me? Why don't you have your own lives? The fat boy, I'm sorry, fat boy. Already displayed jealousy a long time ago. Like all the girls are like me, like skinny guys like you. I didn't tell you to not think about nothing, to sit around and collect fat. Your body reveals your mental and physical activity. What do you want me to do about it? I'm over here limping half the time to keep my gut away because I know it's inevitable. You work your ass off to not be fat, and you're going to be judged by someone who is because they put no effort into it all. That's the point. Kind of like that. I haven't seen that Hal movie, but it's Shallow Hal or something. But it irritates me. Who is really shallow? The one that sits around, the one that has nothing on their mind and just watches TV and eats animal fat, or the person that doesn't want to unite with that or whatever, you're saying, why would the person that doesn't resonate with that be shallow? As the media is always doing, flipping the script. But that's what's revealing about people. How do you see the demon in Biden, but not in Jimmy Swaggart? Well, because Jimmy Swaggart's is by pure, willful, sinister choice. Consistent. He's not just a vessel. He chooses to control, which is truly the definition of evil.